Hi, this is the demonstration video of the transmitter and the receiver modules with 433 megahertz. So as you can see, this board is configured as a receiver. You can see the switch is connected to RX on, which is the receiver is on. We have connected a switch and made sure that the receiver is on in this mode. Here this is the board which is in the transmission mode. So here we have connected, as you can see, we have connected it to the transmitter on, and we have turned on the transmitter. So with this said, see, this is 4-bit data. You have D0, D1, D2, D3, 4 bits are available. Similarly, we have D0, D1, D2, D3. This is the receiver board and this is the antenna. This cable is the antenna, and here you have a transmitting antenna. Now, as you can see, we have connected a green color LED as a data output here in the receiver device, and we have connected a cable here to switch it on or off to transmit the data. So now you can see I'm just powering this on with a 9 volts battery. So this battery I have connected. Here you have two inputs. One, if you want to give AC or DC greater than 14 volts, you can apply it to this connector. There is no polarity for this connector. You can connect it either way. This has a bridge and a filter. After filter, you have a 12 volts regulator also available. So you can connect any voltage, whether DC more than 14.5 volts or AC more than 14.5 volts, directly to this connector. You can see it is mentioned as AC in. Similarly, we have another connector here which is for a DC in. So here you can give a DC directly using any connector. So the terminal is marked as plus. So make sure that you connect the proper polarity when you connect the power to the circuit. So just I'm connecting this power battery to this board. So once you connect, you can see the LED is glowing in this board. This is in receiver mode now, and similarly I am going to connect power to this first device, which is the transmitter. Okay, so now you can see when the transmitter is on, you get L3 is on. When the receiver is on, you get the L1 is on, and the L2 blinking is the data which is being received by the receiver. So some signal is coming, so interference is there, it is receiving, and as you can see, the LED is on now. Now when I switch, see this, I am going to connect it to the ground of the transmitter. There is no physical connection between this and this. You just have a battery connected to the transmitter, and you have a battery connected to the receiver. Transmitter and receiver, you just have battery power connected. So now you can observe, when I connect this to the negative terminal on this device, you can see the LED turns off in the receiver. So this is a transmitter, and when I remove this, you can see the LED is glowing. The moment I connect this back to the terminal, you can see the LED glows off. So this is your transmit. You are controlling a device when you connect a device at the transmitter. So this is the work of this board. You can use it to control devices up to 100 meters, provided that there are no obstructions and line of sight availability. It depends on the signal strength, depends on the voltage what you have applied, and also the strength of the interference what is there, the strength of the signal. So the maximum achievable is up to 100 meters, but it may reduce depending on various circumstances. So this is the demonstration video. You can just configure. There is no microcontroller needed in this setup. You can have 4 bits. You can control 4 switches or devices, so that you can receive the similar response at the receiver side. Thank you.